Hello my lovely viewer, I am back once again with an episode 4 of American superhero television series based on the Marvel Comics, titled Moon Knight. Watch the full video to find out the interesting part and please take care. As a disclaimer, this video includes my own analysis, commentary, and it's not a substitute of the full movie. Click the link below to watch, buy or rent the movie. This episode begins by showing one of the gods carrying the Khonshu statue, and taking it to put on the wall of dismantled avatars. He put it on the bookshelf and leaves from there. We can see lots of punished avatars like Khonshu, are kept on that wall. In the next scene, Steve is lying unconscious. Layla tries to wake up but gets the thugs to see her. They start shooting at her and Steve. She quickly rolls down from the dune, and hides behind the truck. The goons gives a check but couldn't find anything. They are about to shoot Steve but just in time, Layla grabs a flare and grabs the attention of the goons. She throws one flare into the back of a truck filled with ammunition. And you know the result. They all are dead. Steve and Layla are driving, and heads toward Ammit's tomb. Steve tells Layla that he and Mark had a deal in which Mark would leave Steve's body when they are done with Khonshu. But Mark appears in the mirror and says that deal is not done yet. Layla seems disappointed because she doesn't want to lose Mark as Mark is her husband too. Mark then begs Steve to give him the body back. Layla assumes that if he gets the body, he will abandon her and go try to fight Harrow on his own. Layla then stops the car. They are going to walk from here. Of course, there is no road to drive. They walk through the valley, and notice Harrow and his squad in a distance. They steal some supplies from the tent. In the meantime, Mark appears there and says that he has been in a situation like this before and assures him that he could help them. But Steve rejects his offer, and tells him that he has Layla's back, and is not alone. Mark tries to make him remember that Layla is his wife, and warns him not to get close to her. Though Mark and Steve's soul is different, their body is the same. So technically, Layla is the wife of both of them. Though it sounds funny and weird, but it is the reality. They need to find Ammit's tomb, so they plan to enter the cave. Layla flirts with Steve saying that he smells like Mark's. They then kiss. Steve forgot his warning of Mark regarding Layla. Moving on, they both enters the cave. As they make it to the tomb, Steve identifies that the entire structure is built to resemble the Eye of Horus. And further adds that the Eye of Horus is also the eye of the mind, symbolizing the 6 senses and connecting to 6 points within the tomb. And figures out the area that is associated with the tongue as Ammit's avatar, which is its voice. After that, they enter the room resembling the sorcerers of their time and unfortunate souls that crossed their path. While checking out the room, they find the slab with human blood on it. Steve finds the bloody hook with meaty bits. We can assume and relate how painful would be the process of mummification. After that, they see the blood streak, and they are walking on it hoping to find the exit. Steve assumes that there must be another exit, and climbs on the wall to search for the exit. Suddenly there is a gunshot, they both hides. A stranger creature carries the body and put it on the slab. He is about to mummify the body, but notices Layla near it. Steve sees this and tries to bring the attention of the monster towards him. He throws the table at it, that squished it. After that, they both run across the narrow crevasse. The monster follows her and attacks her. She sticks a flare right into his eye, and throws it down to the depth below. Surprisingly, Harrow is standing on the other side and watching all the time. He tells her that she handled the situation brilliantly. He then starts to talk about her father, which disturbs her. And tells her that her father was killed by mercenaries. And also adds that Mark was one of the mercenaries. Listening to this, she is sad. Her eyes are filled up with tears. It would be interesting to watch how things will go between Layla and Steve now. In the meantime, Steve reaches the tomb of Alexandra. He pushes and opens the tomb. as Alexandra was the voice of Amit and knows that Ashabdi must be inside the mouth. He put his hand inside the corpse and find Ashabdi. Layla shows up there. She is angry because she knows that Marc was a part of the killer group to kill her father. Right in time, Marc takes control of the body. He tells her that he didn't kill her father. He further adds that he was there when it happened, and saw mercenaries kill him. Marc's partner got greedy and executed everyone at the dig site. Marc tried his best to save him, but it was already late. Marc adds that he is trying to say the whole incident since the day they met, but couldn't. Layla finally knows that this is why they met originally. Harrow and his gang show up there, and point a gun at him. As the Khonshu is gone, Marc has no ability to summon the Moon Knight suit. So he fights with a few guards as Marc, but Harrow shoots him in the chest. Steve slips and falls into the water. Is he dead or alive? Then we cut to the scene, in some hospital room. Marc wakes up and finds himself in a psych ward. Layla is there to take care of him. Interestingly, Harrow is also there but as a doctor for counseling different personas. Marc realizes that there is some connection between the Harrow and his past. Because there is an exact look-alike of Egyptian architecture and trinkets there. He then gets up and tries to open the door of that room. The door is locked. He breaks the glass and opens the door. The two guards try to stop him but he hits them back and runs from there. In order to hide, he enters one of the psych wards and sees sarcophagus there. Someone is inside there pounding to get out. It was none other than Steve. The pair are united again. Both are happy, hug each other, and plan to get out from there. In the hallway, they see the shadow. The shadow opens the door. This is Tauret, the ancient Egyptian goddess of childbirth and fertility. She waves at them and says, "Hi." The episode ends here. Until then, subscribe to watch more videos like this, turn on notifications, and leave a like and comment to support the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.